first Lancelot that we've seen getting drafted, if I'm not mistaken. It looks like best player is going to go ahead with that tank-a-lot that we love to call it, and looks like it's going to be in that tank position.
Yeah, definitely one of the first Lancelots we've seen. We've seen it, I want to believe, in day one, picked up possibly by Anna. But this is going to be exciting to see for the side of the Ohio brothers. But with that double suppression, it may be a little bit of an upscale battle. But you got to see how this goes, right? Looking at the gold lane, you are looking at Basic with that Inspire up against the Brody, which means he can play really close and possibly get an early game pickoff. But Brody can fight from afar. One of the hardest marksmen to go toe-to-toe with. And with that torn apart memories in his disposal, it may be an easy pickoff to take down Basic.
And look at that mid lane, right? Valentine already gets dropped down dangerously low, and Hoon is really being a menace, and looks like they're going to do a 1-2-2 up here in that top side, and looking for a possible gank up here, knowing that the mage right now, Raze, is going to go ahead and sit in that bush here.
And right now, two teams at the opposite sides of the ladders. The Ohio brothers, one of the best teams in the spring season with one of the best win rates, and also the LAIMITOP with one of the worst. But now you do see the Iron Hook on to best player, pulling him into the tier 2 turret, but is going to use that Thorn Rose to get out just in time, negate the damage, and continue his farm path.
Yeah, but looks like that was a flicker burn by Mar, trying to go ahead and secure a kill on best player on this Lance, and looks like they're going to do a little bit of a dance in this bot side. And another hook landing on Shark!
Huge play with the Terrify, 1v4, and Halei is going to secure first blood for LAIMITOP.
Golem has been landing every single one of his hooks, but best player going a little bit of chip damage here.
Heavy spin onto the wall, gonna get the stun, and you do see the electro final blow. What a combination! One punch is gonna take him down. Black Dragon from Yureshi trying to respond, trying to get a pick off, not gonna find Golem. He's gonna be able to recall back to safety, but one punch, similar situation, is gonna use the headbutt last minute to dash out and go back to the base.
That's actually 2 kills right now from the side of LAIMITOP, taking out Shark, and on top of that, taking best player out, which is not something you commonly see a jungler getting picked off this early, but the aggro is being pulled here.
And Hoon over there from afar with Feather Airstrike, best player picking up the turtle for the Ohio brothers, first turtle of the day to even out the odds.
Yeah, and looks like the turtle's going to go ahead into the Ohio brothers, which is objective taken. But let's take a really quick look at that top lane matchup right now, Mar. And going up against Basic, looks like they are both doing pretty well right now. And one interesting thing that I noticed, but hold on, Feather Airstrike coming down in the mid lane is going to do a little bit chip damage. But actually, I just noticed this Basic's actually running that killing spree instead of that Electro Flash.
Yeah, he does have that Inspire to kind of help him out, though, in these fights. And right now, you are seeing Golem kind of babysitting the ADC, but pulled by Divine Judgment. Now in a 3v1 situation, basically torn apart memories, but going to secure a kill onto Golem. That is going to be the roam falling, and now an advantage possibly for the side of the Ohio brothers who found their first kill. Maybe will be able to provide some pressure into the jungle for LAIMITOP.
Yeah, and looks like that really quick punish coming in from Shark, right? As soon as he saw Hoon rotating up that top side, was able to use a Divine Judgment, take Franco immediately off the board, which already puts that marksman at a disadvantage over there in that top side, but doing a little bit of chip damage there, and looks like they're going to go ahead and rotate over and focus towards that mid lane. Best player still looking for an answer here.
Both teams trying to find their edge, trying to take advantage of the early game, but so far pretty even. You are looking at them exactly tied in gold, 1 kill leading from LAIMITOP, but that is not really going to be working on their side. They need to find a way to turn this into their game, their match for the early phase, but honestly, I got to give them kudos, right? Like we said, they're at 2 opposite sides of the ladder. The Ohio brothers definitely one of the best teams, and LAIMITOP one of the worst records so far. If they can take this game, this is going to be a huge statement on what we're going to be expecting from them throughout the regular season. And speaking of expecting, heavy spin on the wall, let the final blow to combo it off, and Yureshi is going to be taken down by one punch.
Yeah, looks like he little overstayed his lane in the jungle area, kind of trying to deny one punch, but that is actually the utility to waste the heavy spin, and the final blow coming in from Benedetta is not going to be the advantage when it comes to his next turtle fight up here.
An interesting fact, right? The Ohio brothers has not lost a single game so far. They've won all of their series with a sweep, and LAIMITOP trying to close that out, trying to shut down their pattern when it comes to these matches. And now the battle over the turtle, best player with the Retribution is going to take it yet again with Feather Airstrike for the response. Yureshi taking down one punch, fight on the way with Furious Dive. Hoon is going to take down Golem. That is going to be 2 members off the board for the side of LAIMITOP and the turtle for the Ohio brothers.
Yeah, and I really want to point out, right? Look at all the utilities that they put into their advantage by the side of Ohio Brothers. Every single skill shot has been burnt, but Shark in a little bit of a tight situation here, but getting a lot of vision for an automatic invade coming in here from Best Player.
And Basic gonna secure the turret on the top side. Best Player gonna get a buff. Flay gonna get a kill, but Yureshi responding a 1-for-1, an eye for an eye, gonna take each other down.
Yeah, that was a lot of things that just happened right now, right? We did take the objective at top side, a little bit of invasion coming in from LAIMITOP's jungle, and a 1-on-1 kill on that bot side, which is a really good use here, but we do the feathered airstrike coming out here.
With the Spirit Destruction, Hoon gonna pick up a kill, takes down Franco. Golem has fallen, and now make that another one punch. Epic, a very great heavy spin to deny the side of the Ohio Brothers to secure that kill onto him, and he's gonna make his way back into his jungle.
And looks like they're going to look for a possible clash down here, knowing that Punch just used all his utility that mid said, but actually, Hoon is going to get taken off the board, which is not looking too hot right now in that mid lane right there.
Yeah, Mar going to secure that kill, and now going to secure the tier 1 turret with little to no contest. Best Player rushing with Thorn Rose is going to hit him with the puncture, but hit with the corrosive strike, and Mar's going to get out of there. Well played indeed. LAIMITOP claiming the turret for the mid lane.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of an equal trade coming in, and turret for a turret, but is getting that mid lane turret down better than getting that top side is, but hold on, getting hooked here.
And the suppression with Bloody Hunt. Best Player in a tricky situation. Basic, for some sustainability, is going to rush in and deal some serious damage to one punch. Feather airstrike going down. Basic taking down one punch. Best Player taking down Raze. Whipping up a double is going to shut down Golem. 3 members off the board for LAIMITOP. The Ohio Brothers coming alive 6 minutes in.
Yeah, looks like they're going to go ahead and trade this right back as much as they can. It looks like Yureshi's going to go ahead and do some damage on Mar.
Is going to rush in with Black Dragon and the Shaw Essence. Too much to handle. Down goes Mar, and they elect the final blow in the mid lane to clear the minions. Hoon is there, going to go ahead and try and close this out, but the Lay providing some damage is going to kite and protect this turret, and overall a good play from LAIMITOP, but Best Player making the most out of the situation and the separation is going to claim the turtle.
Look at the amount of economy the Ohio Brothers is really taking, right? You could take my mid lane turret, but I'm going to go ahead and invade all the economy. Look at One Punch looking for some farm, but the whole right side farm is just completely gone right now.
Yeah, right now, Ohio Brothers sitting pretty nice, leading by 4,000 gold, 9-5. Found a way to turn this match in their favor. Thorn Rose on to raise the suppression with Divine Judgment of Shark. Hoon going to take him down. The combination of the Ohio Brothers, too much to handle on the 4v1 in the mid lane, but now the battle on the top with the response to suppression over there is going to get the stun onto Yureshi, but he is fighting it out with the sustainability. Lives! Hoon is going to use the feathered airstrike as well. Now for the punish from the gank. Hoon pick up a double, takes down Golem. Basic, shutting down one punch. They are coming alive. Nothing can stop them. The Ohio Brothers leading 13-5 against LAIMITOP.
The rotation, that was so fast up the top side because we just saw a mid lane gank right there, but that really fast movement toward the top side was able to secure another kill on Hale on this Benedetta and actually save Yureshi from getting put behind the caster's desk.
And you're already seeing Shark getting very comfortable. A little bit of that recall spam on his way out. There's some extra spice, and now the battle on the way. Basic going to take down Hale on the overextension. And right now, LAIMITOP not really having some answers. They need to find a way to turn this back around. They had a great early game, but a little bit of disruption was costly, and now they don't have a proper footing. They need to find a game plan, or the Ohio Brothers, a team at the top of the ladder, will be able to close this out with the early finish.
Yeah, and they're going to go ahead and proxy all this economy once again and denying a lot of farm from the side of LAIMITOP. And One Punch is going to have to look for an answer right now, or at least look for a pickup as much as they can, but they do have those utilities in stock. We do have the heavy spin still locked in by One Punch, and the ult coming in from Golem, right? The Bloody Hunt. They still have a lot of these utilities to go ahead and try to pick off at least one member on the side of the Ohio Brothers.
Now, I can't count out LAIMITOP right now, right? They still have a chance. Only 9 minutes in, slowly getting into that mid game, but right now the Ohio Brothers having the advantage. The slight edge is going to make their way toward this Lord, and that's okay, right? As long as you can translate this objective into something else. You're looking at the top side. You are going to see Flay going to go ahead and make some work on that tower, but on the bottom side, Hoon going to take down Raze for the mega kill. Black Dragon activated, not going to find no one, but still in the top lane, Flay left unchecked is going to claim the tier 1 turret.
The synergy between Hoon and Shard right there, right? As soon as Shard called out that Divine Judgment, Hoon following up with the Feather Airstrike and then go ahead and make a menace on the side. But hold on, we do see a little bit of an altercation coming on the bot side here.
That's right, a little bit of that tussle that we love to see, and the Ohio Brothers trying to claim some of these inhibitors. Not able to, though, but overall, strong footing, strong pressure, and LAIMITOP falling a little short.
Yeah, looks like they're trying to do a little bit of damage in that mid-side shark and a little bit of recalling over there. And looks like Yureshi is going to go ahead and get some vision on Halei and might be in a difficult spot here.
But does have the mobility, but in the mid lane, heavy spin onto the wall. Shark pin, but going to dash out just in time, trying to defend the tier 2 turret. But the Ohio brothers not letting their foot off the gas. Is going to claim a kill onto Lei. Hoon picking that up, and now in the mid lane, possibly going to slay that as well. Golem taking down Shark to respond, though. One member off the board for both sides. But Basic securing the tier 2 turret, now hit with the Divine Judgment and taken down by Mar.
Yeah, looks like a little bit of over-aggression coming in from the Ohio brothers, trying to proxy that turret, but ended up costing their life over there. And LAIMITOP really, honestly, right now has a chance to reset their lanes, try to grab as much economy as they can with these waves to see if they can get some items back up. I mean, Mars still on this birdie 2-1-1. I mean, that's not a bad KDA right now for a marksman, but speaking about gold and the proxy of this micro-macro might not be looking too hot for the side of LAIMITOP.
And looking at Hoon, Mr. MVP from week 1, sitting at 7-1-4 on the Farza. We mentioned this in the draft, right? Who is the better Farza? Who is the better mage? And definitely having an easier time. But Ray's not really going in for the feathered airstrikes. He's going more for Shark's Divine Judgment, as you did see him pick off Basic with that, providing that set for the team. And I can't knock it. I think it's a great read, but you have to be careful on your positioning. But it is going to limit their zoners when it comes to the long-range fights.
Yeah, I feel like even though Raze really has a lot of options here, right? The Black Dragon, Divine Judgment, and the Feather Airstrike, depending on what they want to do, when they do communicate with their team, do we want to pick off? Do we want an AoE 5v5 fight? What are we looking at here? But hold on, we do see getting suppressed here.
Reshi, heavy spin on the wall for the stun, but the knock-up airborne, putting him on a trampoline. Best player gonna take down one punch. Look at the Black Dragon, double Black Dragon. You just mentioned Raze. What ultimate is he gonna pick with that IMU? Looks like he's gonna go in for the Black Dragon for the escape. Definitely some great macro, but now fight on the way. You are gonna see Hoon take down Golem. 2 members off the board for LAIMITOP, an inhibitor claim for the mid lane, and a possible finish on the way for the Ohio brothers, who are now doing some damage onto the Nexus. Can they do it? You're gonna see Electro final blow go in with the slash, and godlike that Mr. MVP is gonna shut down play. That is gonna be 3 members down for LAIMITOP and a mid inhibitor claim from the Ohio brothers.
Hoon is now sitting at 915 unpunished right now, and really might just be the MVP right now, because he is doing the most down damage in that backside. And LAIMITOP kind of put their walls up against the wall right now. They don't have the objective focused opportunity right now, but they're going to go ahead and try to take as much as they can right now, as One Punch is looking to deny this red buff from them.
Yeah, they're definitely in an awkward situation. We see this time and time again. Teams that are on the back end, they can't push out. They need to wait for the Ohio brothers to make a mistake. But we're talking about the Ohio brothers, a team that is stacked with players at the top of their positions, and you don't really see too many mistakes from them. So you need to be patient, picking your fights, and deciding when to go in as a team is what they need to turn this around.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to go ahead and stomp it down with large conceal play coming in from Shark.
And you are going to see the Feather Airstrike from Hoon. Not going to be able to hit the punt, but you are going to see Hoon take down Mar. Actually does find a kill. Look at the Lord into the Nexus. Ray's taking out Shark. Nexus dangerously low. Lord still in play. And ladies and gentlemen, the Ohio brothers claims game 1 against LAIMITOP.